Hey everybody, my name is Laura and today I'm going to share with you guys what I think are the pros and cons of having partial dreads. I've had my partial dreads for almost 5 years now. Love them. I got them when they were really short out of pretty well necessity because my hair was short, I was traveling, and my hair was like super flat and ugly. So I got the dreads to add some volume to it, and then I just started growing it and I've loved it. So there's a lot of pros to having the partial dreads, but there are also some cons to having it too. So I'm just going to share them with you guys today so that if you're deciding whether you should get some partial dreads, to kind of have a little bit more answers for yourself. Okay, so the first that I'm going to talk about are the pros. The most awesome thing about having a partial dread is that they're going to give you more volume. So my hair is naturally really thin, as you can see here where I don't have any dreads in the back. So before I had the partial, or before I put the dreads in the sides of my hair, I was never able to grow it long. Like I had it maybe like this long, like 6-7 years ago or something, but it would just always looked really flat, and so I hated it, and it didn't really feel right. And then when I got the dreads, when I started growing it out, I realized that I would just have so much more volume naturally. And it's nice because, I can wear my hair still down straight, and you can see them in the bottom here, but, my hair is much bigger. Other pro about having the partial dreads is that you get all this texture in your hair. I like how piecey my ends look because of it, instead of it all just going down being one length. It also is cool because you can get really nice big ponytails here. My ponytail is like a lot more dynamic looking with all these pieces sticking out, and then having this, which is really cool. It's easier just to do absolutely nothing to my hair and have it look good. So really, to me, the pros are all aesthetic. It just looks the way that I want it to look. I never had my hair looking the way that I really loved it. When I was younger, I tried putting in fake dreads and stuff, and now it's perfect. I have the hair that I want, the volume, I'm able to have a length that I want, and get a texture that I really like. So, partial dreads, pros. The cons of having partial dreads: one, they take forever, the dreadlocks take forever to dry. So you have to have them drying when your hair is down, because if you put them up wet, they can mold because they're going to stay wet for too long. So I blow dried my hair 2 hours ago, and it's still wet in my dreads. So say if my hair is straight, so it's not a big deal, but if you have curly hair and you want to straighten your hair out and then your dreads are still wet, it's going to recurl up your other hair. So that can be kind of annoying, if I want to go out and I'm really want my hair to look a certain way, and then the dreads are still wet and then they change the way that my hair looks. That's annoying. Another con is that you constantly have to be pulling out the hair, the loose hairs, out of your dreadlocks, because the dreadlocks will just suck them in. So you can make your dread tiny, and then it's just gonna grab all the hair around it, and it's gonna make it bigger. So I have one over here that's getting quite fat, and it was never fat like this. It should have been tiny like some of these other ones, but it just keeps sucking hair in, and whatever, it's not really a big deal. All you have to do is go up here and just rip these apart from each other, and they're gonna, go away. Another thing that kind of sucks about them is that it can be annoying sometimes, when you want to do a hairstyle that you did when you only had regular hair, but you can't because you have dreads, but you can't really pull off some of the looks that people have who have all dreads as well. My sister, my twin sister, she has full dreads and she does these cool braids in her hair sometime, but when I try to do them, it's weird because this side has more dreads, this side doesn't, and it's one of your braid things maybe only has regular hair in it and the other ones have dreads, so it can look really off balance. So it's a little bit trickier to find hairstyles because you're not committed either way to the no dreads or all dreads. And that could be because maybe I've seen a lot of people just have their regular hair just above the top and then they're all dreads, but my hair is all normal in the back, other than just I have one hidden back here. Most of my dreads are on the side, so that could be just because of my personal style choice that I picked. Not really sure. But I think that's it. like, I don't find that there's that many cons to having the partial dreads other than it being annoying. So it's like, pros, it looks awesome. Cons, they're annoying to deal with. But I don't know, I think that the pros outweigh the cons. Totally. So, I don't know, that's up to you guys to decide. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any pros or cons about them, anything that I missed. And that's it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you all next week with another video. Bye!